Coming up, G.I. Joe Classified Series number 93, the Cobra Snow Serpent. Stick around. What's up? Happy Sunday and welcome to Crossfire Collectibles. Today's video, we'll be unboxing and reviewing the G.I. Joe Classified Series number 93, Cobra Snow Serpent Deluxe figure. So, I guess I had a little bit of a delay, and Mole Rat did not show up today. He was next on the list. He'll be here probably tomorrow or Tuesday, whichever. But we have Snow Serpent, so we'll go ahead and get him done and get this figure up. So, one figure I was kind of on the fence about. I wasn't sure if I was going to get it or not. I figured maybe I'd wait for a retro card, but I thought about it, and you know, due to the accessories, I was like, yeah, I'll grab one. I didn't get two, which is it's something different for me. I usually grab two if it's a type of troop builder, but I don't want two of the same. However, for these ones, once I look over all the accessories and figure is it worth getting two, I might do it. It's going to depend on how they look in both different I guess both outfits, you know, with the wolf drapery or, you know, just a regular Snow Serpent. But with that being said, let's go ahead and go over the box. As you can see, the wider deluxe box on this figure. See the accessories, artist rendition right here, which doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look good either. Here you have figure art. The side, larger artist rendition. Looks a little bit better from here. Number 93. Flip around. Here's your QR code and some stats. We'll show them better on the back. There's your Snow Serpent. It says he stands at 6.4 inches. He's got a little bit of height to him. A ton of accessories. No skis though. That's different. And I kind of want the old OG style snowshoes. What's up with these new ones? Anyway, there's your stats. You see 93 at the top, classified there, APC on the bottom. So without further ado, we'll go and pop him open. But first, if you're new to the channel, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe for future content. Alright, we will break out the trusty dusty kniff. Pop that open. So yeah, I figured I'll get one. I can't just let all the classifieds go by and, you know, skip one. It just wouldn't be right. So I'm at least gonna have one of these guys. If I decide after this video to get a second, then maybe I will. But for the time being, it's just him. So here he is. Not bad looking. This extra garb and stuff on him, it's a little bit darker than, you know, what we'd be used to. Remember the older Snow Serpents, they had more of a lighter blue, not light blue, but a lighter blue than this dark navy colored stuff here. So this figure actually is held in with the former type of little cardboard straps that they had, and I'm not going to complain because I'll just cut them out. But yeah, I don't know. I guess these were a bit easier to take off than the new, I guess, little plastic pin straps that they have. But anyway, get you a shot of the black and white art in the back. It doesn't look bad in black and white. All right, let's go over the Snow Serpent. He doesn't look bad. He doesn't look bad at all. He does have a little bit of size to him. He definitely has some weight to him, which is good. The head, very similar to the OG. That is on a ball joint. Neck is movable. Head goes down that far and up that far. So it's got some good neck mobility. I want to say that I can't tell if this fur around his neck comes off or not, but nope, it looks like it's actually stuck on there. I don't see, it's formed all around, that's not coming off. He's got butterfly joints at the shoulders. He's got got bicep rotation. On this side, you can see he's got this little symbol here. You can't really tell what that is. Kind of looks like a spade maybe, or a tree. I don't know. Forearms are a bit short. I can see that for sure. Very, very tight. But he does have double jointed pinless elbows. He's got fur around the forearms. It doesn't look like that is removable either. He's got a peg in the hands for, well, it's actually a hinge peg, okay. So we can move up that far, down that far, not much, and it can rotate 360. Torso does have more classic, I don't know if you want to call this web gear or what, but that's on him. Comes around to a big pouch in the front. Left arm has a Cobra symbol on the bicep. He's got ab crunch that is a bit obstructed by the web gear. He's got waist swivel. Thick suit too, where he's just at least got some, you know, some extra love handles underneath that, but I think it's just the padding, make it a little nicer. So the crotch is actually just an overlay. It's very thin and it's, I don't know, quite movable plastic. Just covering the inside piece, probably due to the thickness of the rest of the figure. Slight drop legs, but not much. He's got drop leg holster on the right thigh and a second drop leg holster on the left thigh. So that's cool. He'll be dual wielding. He's got thigh rotation. Extremely tight, double jointed, pinless knees. Damn, you can hear it crunching. He has no shin rotation, and he has a hinge peg in the foot to go down that far, up that far, and side to side pivot. So yeah, he's definitely pretty hefty. Arms, like I said, look a little short. Might have to correct that leg some. Test him out. He's balanced pretty well, so that's good. All right, we'll move on to the accessories. Extra large box, Snow Serpent, 93. Cobra, 93. So there's gonna be a couple of bags in here due to all the accessories that he has. And as well, you can't forget your crap. Bag number 1. Man, this thing is loaded. Get that out of here. So we'll go with the snowboard first. As you can see, it's gray, quite flimsy. It's got blue and darker gray for the foot areas. A peg in each for the bottom of the foot. White Cobra symbol at the top or front of the snowboard, or back, you know, which other way. Doesn't have to be a certain way. On the bottom, he's kind of got this digital design on each end. And here again, you have this symbol here. I guess it's the Snow Serpent symbol. I'm not familiar with it. Could be something new. Like I said, it looks like a spade, or it could be a mountain. It could be a tree. I think I see a snake in there. That definitely looks like a mountain though. But I don't know. What is it? Leave a comment. Let me know. Next up, we'll go over the backpack. Similar to the OG. Very large, you know, gray pouch on the front. The rest of the backpack is all black. He has some spots here for them missiles that go in his bazooka. Pair of hooks right here to hold another weapon. Peg for the back. And you can see it actually has like different sections here and looks like rivets in each one. So that's pretty neat. So while we're going over that, we'll go ahead and bring out these missiles or rockets. So there's 4 of them. They're all gray. See, got the nice little point on the front. Arrowed backing. All 4 right here. Them to the side. Next up, a pair of snowshoes, similar to the ones that came with Snow Job. These have a off-white or light gray color to them. You got some rigid bottoms, front space to hold the toes, peg in the back of each to plug into the bottom of the foot, slightly curved fronts to move through the snow a little easier. Yeah, so due to the amount of the accessories, I think I will pick up a second one. I'm going to go over some more on them though. So here's a piece of the bazooka right here. This will be one of the cap ends. And we'll bring the bazooka out right here. All black. Kind of odd that it has a, light gray piece of cloth or something strapped around it. It's a little different. Go ahead and get this plugged on right here. So just pop that little plug into that hole right there, and there's your bazooka. Handle right here, trigger. You got this extended, holding piece at the top. Front grip. Guess that's your sight. So yeah. Alright, next up, he's got a small laser blaster. Pretty neat. Does have a hole in the front for a blast effect. Longer barrel, scope. You got your pistol grip right here with your trigger guard, and it has an area for a magazine. So looking through these, it does have a magazine right here. Very thin, longer. So we'll take that and plug that one up in there like that. And there's your little blaster pistol. Next up, pair of pistols. Now I like these. These are cool. I think they need to upgrade all the pistols that they keep giving us. Like the same ones that the Viper has come with forever, that they're moving on to other figures. I think these are a better option. Bit smaller, more compact. So that would make sense, especially in a, I guess a military or law enforcement point of view, to have a smaller compact weapon instead of a larger, heavier powered pistol. These will be easier to work with. These both have holes in the front for blast effects, which is great. The other pistols do not have them. So it's cool. And you get two. So that's awesome. Here he has a small knife, all black. It's got a little bit of grip on the bottom of the handle. Black blade. Kind of short, but it works. Pair of goggles, all black, dark blue lens, very flimsy to fit around the head. And here you have a small rifle, which does have either a shotgun or a grenade launcher on the bottom right here. You have your normal barrel on the top with blast effect hole. The lower also has a blast effect hole. No extended foldable stock, but it's probably meant to be one. It'd be nice if they came out once in a while. It does have an area for a magazine. There is one down here. Your trigger guard. Has a little grip. So we'll bring out the magazine. And here that is, right here. Plug that on into it, like that. And there's your small rifle. All right, moving on to bag 2. Quite a bit in here too, and it has some weight on it. Dump all these goodies out. Oh, well, maybe it's not a whole bunch. It just felt like a lot in there. So here is your wolf garb. You got a gray cape, fur cape. Got a hole in the back there, so you can plug the backpack into this, and a peg on the underneath to plug into the back of the figure. It's got some darker gray, almost black, coming down into a lighter gray. So neat. And his wolf head hat. I wonder if it was meant to be timber. But you can see it's got the fangs in it. Eyes. Lighter gray with the darker gray coming down. It's not bad looking. Anyways, let's go ahead and bring him out and gear him up. I'm going to try this one first, but I'm not going to keep this on him. I may change it later or when I get a second. It's going to depend. But yeah, I think I'm definitely going to get a second. There's a lot of accessories to use with one figure, so go ahead and bring another one in. Why not? So hopefully this peg is long enough to go up through there, but it doesn't seem like it wants to be, or it's just very flimsy. I mean, it's kind of in. So, pop that wolf head onto him. I'm not feeling the wolf stuff. It doesn't sit or position properly, it feels like. It definitely makes him a lot heavier. Yeah. So there's your look at him with the wolf garb on. But yeah, for this figure, I'm not going to use it. So I'll get that stuff out of here. However, I am going to gear him up with some pistols. So, pistol in right holster. Let's try to turn this a bit. And pistol in the left holster. I still think it would be cool for him to dual wield. That would look pretty neat. We're going to bring the goggles out. Throw them around the top. I mean, they could go over his eyes, but they're going to go up like that. That's the snow serpent I'm used to. Now, I do not see an area for the knife to go. No sheath. Unless there was something on the backpack I'm missing, but doesn't look like it. Anyway, we'll go ahead and load up the backpack. So, like bazooka. Take that. Oops. Forgot to go in this way. So slide that in right there. Second one. Third. And fourth. So there's that. Bring this up. Let's see how that fits. That plugs in better than the cape does. Holds pretty good. So that's cool. I'm gonna check out the snowboard. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it or the snowshoes, but just to get an idea. There he is with the snowboard. Might be a little much. But yeah, I think I'm gonna use the snowshoes for now for this one. Get that out of here. So bring in the first one, slide the foot in, and plug that peg. Second one, slide the foot in, and plug the peg. There you go. Now he's got even more extreme balance. Flip this around. I'm gonna take the bazooka and actually hang it off his back. So I'll try to get that area fit up into the backpack and hang it off those hooks. One side's having a little bit of an issue going in, but there we go. So that's on, and hang off the back like that. Bring him back around. Crack this arm a little bit. I'm going to give him the smaller rifle in this hand. Slide that grip up in there, get that finger through the trigger guard. I don't think it's enough to have him, you know, just holding it like that, but maybe it'll work. Crack this arm a little more, and then we'll bring in a small laser blaster. Feed this into his hand. Get that finger up and through there. Like that. So it's like he's on the move. I kind of would like him to, I don't know if I can break that second part of his arm. Not wanting to come out from, there we go. Very tight figure. So it's like he's going in ready. He knows something's up, so he's armed. Them goggles back on. And again, yeah, no spot for the knife, so I'm gonna go ahead and make one. So maybe I was gonna pop this one through his little through his web gear, if I can figure out a spot. Pry that open some. And it's such a short blade, it's hitting the other parts of the web gear when I try to push it down. There we go, that'll work. And I knocked his gun out, so I get that position back up. Like that. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and throw him on the turntable, and we'll give you some final thoughts.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
Be sure to check out our previous videos. A link will always be pinned in the comments.
Now back to G.I. Joe.
All right, so here is your G.I. Joe Classified Series number 93 Cobra Snow Serpent Deluxe figure. Wow. So he's a bit better than I expected. Spent a few more minutes doing this video for him because of all the accessories he comes with. I'm not a huge fan of the wolf garb he comes with. The cape peg is a little flimsy. Doesn't want to fit in there. I think it's a bit shiny personally. The head looks good. I just think it's too shiny, and it doesn't sit proper. It doesn't sit right. The snowboard's a new touch. I still think I'd like some skis, but you know, like I said, maybe if they do a retro card version, we'll get a skied version. The darker blue, the navy, it works, but I still think it needs to be a little bit lighter. However, I'm cool with it. It's fine. I'll deal with it. Maybe get some classic snowshoes if they do another version. The weapon picks are cool. I think that's totally fine. I wouldn't mind seeing another type of blaster, maybe wrapped with some white wrapping, you know, to fit into the Arctic conditions. But overall, if you keep him in a normal, I guess, look, kind of like I have him here, it does, you know, bring back some good memories of the OG style Snow Serpent. So I'm cool with that. The fur around the neck and arms, it works. Goggles sit up, so it's cool. Bazooka, a little much, but you know, it's not a mortar like we got before. However, it works. I'm cool with it, so he's good. But yeah, so that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. If you did, please, like always, leave that giant thumbs up, subscribe, tickle that bell so you're notified when we post future videos. Be sure to follow us on social media, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.